Right, good morning everyone. Now I've done another kit because the other two sold, so obviously I'm going to do another one. This is a living room kit. It is a big one because it's got lots of different things in it. So I'm going to start off with, well, just start off with it. So let's get this bit done first, the fabric bit. Now, I've put in the rod to make the curtains. So if you're doing a room, it's for a room, so you've got enough fabric there to make some nice flower curtains. You might want to do your own fabric, that's fine, but this is what comes in the kit. So a nice piece there. I've shown you on video. If you're a newbie and you don't know how to do it, I do have a video on how to do the curtain. What's an easy way to make a curtain and put that on, okay? So there is videos on that, just look under miniatures. But in case you wanted to change, I've put another piece in because this will also do for the furniture. Because this has got a settee, 2 chairs. You could even do a table runner and whatnot. So, but that's for the curtain. So you've got that. Don't forget, I don't draw pictures. I've not got right into that at the moment. I'm basically just making these up. You can tell, and I write on every, you know, all the pieces, what they're for. And you can tell roughly when you see the kit, each item, what you have to do with it. It's not hard. And I do have videos, and I'm going to go through this one with you and share with you how to put it together. So you've got this as a record, basically, that you can go back to. Anyway, I've put in some fabric, enough, plenty, more than enough. That'll do 2 kits of this brocade for the settee and chairs. Now, I have to say, it is slightly, the furniture, it's not vintage, or it's quite modernish. Anyway, regarding the fireplace, now, let me just put all these to one side because I do want to share every piece with you, and they're all labelled so you know exactly what's what, and I'll do one piece at a time. Let's just sit that there. Now, this is the fireplace. So I've put in this double-sided paper, tiny brick, or that side, completely up to you. This is not a tall fireplace, this is a more modern living room. I'm just going to share this with you. So, this is what I've done. You don't have to use these oddments. You have the back of the fire, and I've marked it off where the shelf sits. So you have that shelf there, and then you can have, I've put a spare shelf in if you want to do a double shelf for a mantle. These are already got the little piece on. So that's your side panel, like that. And then your front is set as well with the same. You can take them off, you don't have to keep them on. Now you do get, I'll put it with it so I remember to put it with it. You do get a full sheet to, if you want to change something. So if you don't want those on, you can put that on there and you can trace around it and cut yourself a fresh piece without those. So I give you a free sheet of the card. So that goes on there, obviously that goes on there, that sits on there, and then you've got the shelving unit there. And I have given you something for the front if you want to use it, and those can go that way. Glue onto the front, that's what I've put, okay? So it's completely up to you if you want to use them. But that's the fireplace, and like I said, obviously, if you want to do that, and look how much you're getting, more than enough, more than what you need. See, like that, you can cover your fireplace with that and then cover the top half. Don't waste your paper and cover the back. The only bit you're going to see is through there. See, like that, if you wanted to do the back and the front, and then put a little fireplace in, a little fire in or something. But you've more than enough, absolutely more than enough to work with. So that's that. Just going to put this one back in the bag. I've tried to think of everything that you could have in a living room that was a modernish one. And I've even given you one of those for the fire. So, we do sell the really small, I've got them here. And we sell them in 100 gram bags. you know, to do a fire with. So if you can make a little grate, or if you've got something you can decorate and paint up to make it look like a grate, we do sell these in 100-gram bags, so you can actually put some coals in. We do sell them in a little bit bigger as well, but I've given you a little scuttle thing, a little, just, it's a miniature. It's fun. So that's that. I've enjoyed doing this one today. Just grabbing each one as I do it. Right, this is the next one. And this is the like 2 armchairs. No, this is the settee, sorry. Read the label, Fee. Settee needs foam. That's what I needed. So, here we are. So that's the back of the settee. Obviously you can... Oh, that doesn't look straight there. Obviously you can... cut this shorter if you want, if you don't want it as high, if you don't want it as long, and then match everything. All you have to do is match those two together, then all of that will fit apart from the bar at the front. So that's the back, that's the seat, that stands there on the set, like the settee, it goes up there, sorry. So it's off the floor, see, off the floor. The bar at the front goes in there, and then, no, that's the front of the settee. Oh, it's really hard when you can't show somebody how to do it. So it's like that. Glue that onto there. It's marked. Glue it onto there. Add the front bit. And then add the back. And then you just need, this is the seat. So you need enough foam for that. So what I'm going to do is just to cut this double, because it's not very... I'll cut it bigger than you need. See, I'll cut it double like that, because you can always actually sit that in there, seal it and whatever, and then add your back, your sides and your seating. You know what I mean? It's completely up to you what you do. I'm also going to give you enough for the back. And we'll just do one piece for that as like a padding. Now, if you do 3 holes in there, get a small button, go in from the back. That would obviously be on there. So mark them out, go in through the back and put a little bead on, pull it back, your needle back through, and it'll take that in and make a dint. So it'll look like a proper cushion. Okay? Just a bit of advice. So I'm just going to put that, it won't all fit in that bloody bag now. I'll just put those there, and this bigger bit in here, but you know what it's for, and this can go in here. It's not hard to put them together, it's quite self-explanatory, and it's like a modern day settee sort of thing. But be careful with them, because they are delicate. It's not, you can't really pull this or, you know, bend it. Don't bend it, because it just breaks. It's a board what you build with. So that's that one anyway. So you'd have to be careful with it. Like I said, if I were you, if you bought one of these, or you're about to buy one, or you want to buy one, or you want one making up for you, what you do is make your items, individual items, and then plaster them over with wood glue. Wood glue is excellent for this type of board, and it goes rock hard, and then it'll be protected. Right, these are just 3 little shelves, you know, to go on the wall, where maybe slant them down from the fireplace or something like that. So 3 small rounded shelves, and you've got the little plinths they sit on as well. This one is the umbrella stand. Again, what I did yesterday, I used the same sort of shape, but I've added these for you. Now, I've done them a little bit big so you can cut them when you've put them together. So you put the little tub together, and I've marked each one where it goes. So make it into an umbrella stand or something totally different, and then add your little piece on the end as a bit of decoration. I'm trying to think of everything. See, they're all marked. And then the base, because it's only going to be a small base, just cut it to size. I'm going to have to get smaller bags because I'm wasting my bags. Oh, this is a bookshelf. I thought we need to do a different kind of bookshelf. So what I've done with this one, right, I've just set it in ready. I will dismantle it to post. Now, it's not cut to size or anything. So I've done this little bookshelf, and then that is a backdrop that goes on there. So you don't need to use both of those if you don't want to. It could be a drinks cabinet, whatever you want to use it, you know, like a modern day drinks thing. So you can take one of those out if you wanted to and just have your, you know, your shelving like, oops, you know what I mean, like that. So you can actually put some books on there and drinks on here with a lamp. Okay. So now that you've seen it and that goes on the back like that, I'm now going to take that apart because I can't post it like that. Okay, and then you've seen it, you know what it's all about. I thought that was a nice little unit you actually can do, depending on what sort of, you know, room you want to do. TV unit, I've actually this time done a TV unit. That's why everything's priced differently. They're all different kits. So I've done this as a teeny TV cabinet like that. But then you put your picture on there and then you slot that one over it. Okay? And then you've got the little door handles for this one. Door handles, your little knobs for turning your channels. And you've got the... that's the bottom, so that'll sit between that. And that sits on there like that. You've got the TV top and the sides. It's only a thin, it'd be like that. Not much thicker than that. Little TV unit. I just thought it was a good idea. It took me ages to work that out. But then I have to remember about what my toys were like when I was a kid. You know, to think how my dad did mine, so, because he made me a TV studio. I loved it. Anyway, that's that one. Thought, good idea, TV in a room. This one is newspaper rack. So what I've done with this one is I've made that shape. They're not perfect, but I mean, you can trim them out and round them off or sand them down, whatever you want to do. You might want to chop the ends off. But it's only a small rack to go at the side of the settee, okay? So you've not much bigger than that. So that'll be the base, and then you've got the little sides that slot in either end. And then I've just given you a couple of those to put on there if you wanted to. You don't have to use them. You might have a little emblem or something. So that is the newspaper stand, or newspaper rack. Don't drop them, Fee. So this one is going on the shop for sale. Grab it while you can. This one is a corner unit. Just a basic one, but different to the norm. So it sits like that in the corner. It is level. Sits like that in the corner. And then you've got that for the bottom shelf. And then you've got two larger ones. I've listed them which is which. You know, for like there. Not that one, it's that one. Like there. That way. And then you've got that one that goes there like that. So you might not want to use it, but it is a shelf, a corner unit. You might want to add to it, you might want to do something. You might want to put a piece, cut off your board, a piece, and put it like that, and put shelving in between. Well, you've got your board to do that. So that's up to you. But I just thought of a different style of shelving, and they look good when they're done. I've used these before. So yeah, there's that one. Next one, some more shelving. So I've done the wider shelving to go like on a different wall, or you can mix and match them. Now you've 3 different size shelving. These have the backs to them. So take that one for instance. I don't think it's that one, I think it's the next one. No, it's that one, I think. So you can do that, put your shelving together, and then you've got your little wedges underneath that support that shelving. If you want to do that with them, mean, you don't have to, you can just have them like that. But if you do want to do a shelf like that, you've got enough in your chipboard piece here to put like a little cornice on there. They're all cut to size anyway, so all the bits to go with them are in there. But you can do a display of different shelving. You don't even have to put this in your living room. You can save this for a kitchen or a bedroom if you're going to do more. Do you know what I mean? So this one is a little side table for one of the armchairs. And I've shown you like that. See? Oh, my table's not level. So now what I can do is a little cuppa on there and a book. You know what I mean? And of course you've got enough of your chipboard to make another one if you want more than one for the other armchair. So that's side table. Next, chest of drawers. Now, we do have drawers in living rooms. I have several in mine. So, what I've done, I've not done them very big. You've got the base. You've got the... Oh no, it's not chest of drawers. It's... Oh, it is. Where's my other piece? Good job I'm checking these before I'm letting them gone. And that's the top. That's the base. That's the top. That's the back. That's that side. And you need to cut them to size. I've left them a little... I always leave the sides longer if you want to put them on the outside of something. So that's that. That's that. That's that. That's the top, because they go on the inside of that. See, like that. So they'll go on the inside. That's the top. And you glue that one to the top, so you get a decent unit. And then they're... Do you know what? I'll leave that out, because I've got to go do another one. It's just identical to that. And then the drawers... I think I've left it on the table, actually. I wondered why I had a spare one on the table. Right, I've put in the section that was missing. I've left it on the deck by mistake. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just like a little set of drawers. So, coffee table. Now, what I've done with this one is I've done a different shape. And we do that. You can have your table like that, or you can do that with it. Glue down all the sides. You put... my thing is not level. That goes on top. And then that sits on top there. Nice little table. And it fits perfectly in front of the settee. Oops. That's going in there. What was this one? Oh, picture frames. I've done your 3 picture frames as well. So you've plenty for your walls and that. So I've done you that picture frame so you can slot the picture in, and then you can emboss this and stamp on it or whatever you want to do with it. So that's 1 picture, 2 picture, and a little one. Oops, 3 pictures. Okay. I don't have die cuts for any of these. I'm doing these myself by hand. It's hard. Another corner shelf, but I think this is the one where you stick them together. Yeah, you'll just stick 2 like that and 2 like that in case you're putting anything on the shelving that's going to be heavy-ish. I just want the strength there. And then you have your little plinth underneath, like that. So, or you can have 2 lots of shelving. It's up to you. I never really double them up. I keep them as single, and they always... My miniatures don't fall off. Next one is the letter rack. Now I decided, what a great idea that you could put on your little chest of drawers, a letter rack. So there you've got the base. Let me just find it. Divider. So that's your base. That's the back, sits on there. That's your divider. That's the front. And then those sit like that. Isn't that cute? I thought it was cute. That's just me. So you've got a little letter rack that you can do on your... and you're not having to buy them. You're not having to you know, lay any money out. You just buy it as a complete kit. Right, now what we've got, here's the chairs. So, I've done 2 armchairs. Now you can fold, I'm going to put the foam in because, right, chair back, it's really hard to explain. Your chair back's going to go up there. Don't put it down at the bottom. It's going to go there. Okay, so you want your chair like that. And that leaves you with the seat, which is seat 1, like that. See? You can't hold them together, it's hard. So that's your chair. But if you wanted to put a little bit of foam over the arm bit there, or you wanted to make an arm to put on it, you can do. I've put double seating, glue 1 to 1, yeah, so that it's strong. And that seating just sits in there. Yeah. Make sure they're flush at the back. And then when you put your back on. Oh, you can actually, I'd do that first. Put that on first. And then sit in your seat. Like that. And then it's easy enough, because it's flat, to add that one on as well. And then you need the foaming for these, for the seats. So that's the seat. Let's just do it that way. I'm going to cut it slightly bigger than you need it. And I'm going to leave it that you can double it. In actual fact, what I would do, once you've got your chair back on, and you've got your seat on, and all you need to do then is use a piece of that to cover the back. You could actually do it that way, do you know what I mean? And tuck that underneath. Perfectly good chair there. Perfect. So there you go. I'll just cut you a couple of those out. There we go. And you need, there's 2 chairs in this pack. Two backs and 4 of those for the seating area, seating section. So that's that. And then this is a sideboard. So I thought I'm keeping all the furniture roughly the same style. So what I've done here is you've got the bottom section of the sideboard, and then you, well, first of all, let's start with this. You've got the back, so it stands off the floor. You've got the front. You've got the bottom, which will go between, like that. Oh, you know what I mean, like that. That stands in front like that. You've got the top section. You've got the front. That glues onto the front. But make sure it's level here. Because it's like a false front. Okay? It's a little sideboard. This can be cut down if you don't want it as wide. From there to there, I mean. Then you've got the sides to go on. So you've 2 sides. You've got a right door, a left door, and you've drawers, 2 drawers. Like that. I just thought we're a cute little unit. Little sideboard. And the top, obviously, that goes on it. So there you go. That's the full kit. Hang on. There's a lot there. And grab it from the shop. When it's gone, it's gone. And And I can get 2 kits a day out and that's it. But lots of fun for you to play with. And good prices. You have to be honest. Go look how much a miniature is. And it's not handmade. Mass produced. Thanks for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.